Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana. Let's dive into the 778 stream, shall we? It is late. We've had some pretty intense winds and some thunder and lightning and yeah, big storms. So unfortunately my originally planned stream, which would have been at 6:30 p.m. tonight, ended up getting delayed. Now it is almost 10:45 p.m. In fact, it really was kind of a last-minute thing for me to decide to actually stream tonight anyway, but Pixel Knight, so good to see you. Pixel Knight sets out an extravagant buffet. Alrighty. Get sucked up by Kirby and shot back out. Why does this always happen? Right on. Well, Pixel Knight, have you actually picked up Dream Buffet or seen anyone play it yet? I gotta tell you, I played it last night. It sort of dropped early. Nintendo's been doing this a lot. You know, they'll say a game launches on, say, the 17th, as it was in this case, August 17th. And then, you know, probably, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock yesterday, maybe a little later than that, maybe 7 o'clock. I just look at my Switch, it's loaded up and ready to go, and I can dive in. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, or a gift Kirby in the mouth, I guess. Hey, I'm good to see you. You're going live late, aren't you? I am. And hey, yo, my friend, it's good to see you. That's a bonus of going live late, is that I get to see you. And I do kind of factor that in. And Evil Guy, so good to see you. Late of Mana, indeed. Oh, that is a perfect emote to represent my current mood. That is pretty real. If Pixel Knight's seen the trailer for this, looks kind of neat. So when this first was revealed, a lot of people made connections with Fall Guys. And as you know, I actually played Fall Guys last stream. And Fall Guys is fun. I like it. It's not the be-all, end-all. When it first launched, I felt like it was mediocre. But I think it's kind of improved, although it now has a free-to-play model, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But this is a $15 game to download. It's a small one, but it's really kind of a, what would you call it, like a platforming battle royale. So I think that's where the similarities with Fall Guys lie. That being said, it is a very different game. As I've played it, it's actually kind of cool. You roll around and collect strawberries, and that's the goal. And I've come in pretty close. Usually I rank third out of the 4 people that you play online with, and occasionally second. Haven't come in first yet, but I've played this for a little bit and really enjoyed it. I want to show this off to you. Maybe some of you will get it. Maybe we'll do some more streams of this and actually try it. So, and here only because I'm at work in a few hours, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do this. Ready? There we go. Here it is. I almost feel like you're kind of missing out on when you first launch this game, but we're already in it, so we're just going to keep going. When you roll around, look at this. Look at... Oh, wait. Somehow my controller is set to... look at this. It's set to the second controller. I don't understand why that's the case. That's the weirdest thing. That has never happened. How peculiar. Let's fix that real quick. Oh, I must have knocked my other controller. Look, see, there's the Splatoon controller right there. So we'll just change the grip order and bam. Bam. And there we go. Now we're back in it. All right, so now we can roll around. Look at this. Look at this, everyone. Oh my gosh. And oops, Evil Guy. I've been seeing a lot of this game today. It looks really fun. See, I think this is up your alley. Obviously, I know you're a Kirby fan. And, well, you'll see more of this. And if you end up getting it, or if you indeed happen to have it, we'll get some opportunities to play it. I have a feeling I'll be playing this a little bit. I enjoyed it that much. It's really cute, as you can see, too. Pixel Knight says, I find it kind of neat Fall Guys used the Showa Mechagodzilla for one of the Godzilla skins. That's all I really care about for Fall Guys. Actually, all the Godzilla skins in Fall Guys are kind of neat. Fair. So, yeah, so the whole deal here is that you can play couch co-op. By the way, I got some cool bonuses for having save files for the other Kirby games on here. In fact, if I were to... Well, I'll go ahead and show you. If I go over here, go to all software, and go down to the Ks. Well, there they are. There we are. We've got Kirby in the Forgotten Land and Kirby Star Allies right there. So those are some fun ones. And anyway, it gave me some music. So if you have some of those on there, just go ahead and keep that in mind. And there are different colors you can use, which is cool. Here's the home music. And so I'm not sure which of these were the ones that I unlocked, but you can see some of the things I've gotten here. So, oh, there's a little mini game. Huh. Oh, that's the... I'm not sure what that is. There's a lot of stuff here that I haven't actually gotten to look at yet. So anyway, let's go over here. Character treats collection. Well, I don't know. Let's take a look and see what we got. Oh, you can decorate the cake. Oh, that's cool. I guess maybe let's actually look at the collection. Okay, so I've got a couple of things here. That's kind of cool. All right, so these are like little cookies or things like that. You can see here. I love that classic Kirby. So cute. Oh, there's also costumes and colors. So if we wanted to, we could, I suppose, go through these. Change colors. I guess, yeah, I'm not really sure. Free rolling, which I think is just kind of practice. We might do that later. The main menu here, this is where it's really at. We've got battle mode, which is the 4-player match against CPU characters or share Joy-Con controllers and play locally with a friend. Now, I have not actually played the battle mode yet, nor have I played local play mode. This would be if you had multiple switches, right? Local wireless and all that jazz. But I have played the online mode. Let's go ahead and just fire that up real quick. Maybe we'll try the battle mode later, but... Cough, a new 3D one would also be good. Are you talking about Kirby? Indeed. Oh my gosh. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. So good. And we can do password matches. So if we end up playing where if you have the game, you want to join in, we can do that. But we'll do random match here. And you'll see we're going to get paired up. I love that background music. This is a little lobby. We can push directions on the D-pad to say hello or yay or huh. And this is just kind of practice. This reminds me of Kirby, what was it? Kirby Tilt and Rumble or something like that. I can't remember the name. Kirby Tilt and something. Oh, Pixel Night. What is this? Oh, also Cough, Toho have some studio make a new 2D Godzilla fighting game. I wouldn't mind 3D ones as well. Sorry, Pixel Night, I missed that. And hey, Tilt and Tumble. Thank you, Seth. So good to see you, my friend, Seth. Seth Haskell, an amazing family-friendly streamer that I have to say, go and follow. What am I thinking of this game so far? I love it. It's simple, it's $15, and there's no microtransactions. It's just good fun. Kirby's Dream Course is actually I think the one I was thinking of more in some ways, Pixel Night, but the goal being getting all the strawberries. We want to get to the Strawberry Mountains. If we get to the Strawberry Mountain first, we can get 50 strawberries. Okay, so here we are. This is, again, sort of the parallels with some of the other games like Fall Guys that kind of come into this part. So here we are. Oop, kind of bouncing around. All right, there, finally got a strawberry. I'm not gonna, oh man. Okay, maybe we'll get that strawberry. Oh my gosh, they're after me. The waddle dees. All right, we're gonna go for this. So we're rolling around. All right, now we're gonna pick up a little speed. Boom. Oh, someone's got a donut. I got a donut. I just went the wrong way. I'm gonna use that donut with R. And then actually that works out well. I'll grab those. All right, size up. Oh, no. I can kind of float back on. All right, can push them out of the way. You grab these little boxes with specials. I'm gonna grab that wheel and try and get a little competitive advantage. Tornado is actually pretty fun because you can get those strawberries to you. Now, unfortunately, this broken cookie wall. I need to just attack it. And there we go. That worked out all right. I'm going to try and... Okay. Oh, dear. They got me with their donut. All right, so now they're ahead. And then that person got me the donut. Well, they took the lead. So I'm going to try and go for the 10. See, they were all going to the 20. And so you rotate around and get those strawberries. So see how everyone went to the 50 and then to the 20. All right, so I'm far behind. I'm not in fourth though. That's not too bad. I am up late indeed, Seth. Well, we had a storm. Oh, I gotta try and get some stuff in here. Oh, come on. No, I want to get. Oh, okay, well, fine. I'll just get that. Oh no, someone got a pepper. All right. Oh, I lost where I was for a moment. Some chaos here. There we go. Grab that. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't super good. And yeah, they incorporated copy abilities, which is pretty cool. And Seth, I think that's the thing. For 15 bucks, this is a good deal. And look at the bacon right there, or rashers. Okay. So, yeah. Oh no, and then they got that. All right, and look, you get the little egg jumps. How fun is that? All right, I'm going to try and use that donut. Oh, no. Okay, I got ahead. There we go. So you can knock other players out. Blueberries give you special bonuses here. There we go. There we go. I'm going to try and do that. That'll get me some of these strawberries. Now my size is up. I believe you go slower when your size is up. I can't remember. Now we can do that. Try and just get through here. I'm just trying to survive, but I love this little burger land that I'm in. How cool is this? Oh no, they got a donut. Well, they're definitely gonna get the 50. So I'm gonna go for the 20. Yep, and there we go. Animate Barrel heading to bed but wanted to say hello. I do not blame you. It is super late, Animate Barrel. But thank you so much for coming on in. This game is adorable. I wish I got to stream earlier as was my original plan, but I'll play this again for you, all right? And we'll catch up, all right? Oh boy. All right, so you can knock players out. This is the final round. And see, they knocked me out, and then they got a bunch of strawberries, but then I get an invincible candy, which is not too bad, because now I can knock other players out and grab stuff. Maybe. And that was not super effective, but there we go. I got a bunch of strawberries there. No, oh boy. And I'm gonna grab those, grab all those strawberries. There we go. And all those, and all those. And I'm in first, except that I almost went right out. Oh gosh. No! And I was trying to stay in, but they got me. All right, tornado. Let's see if I can grab this stuff. I just want all the strawberries is what I want. First place, please. Size up. Knock players out. Oh boy, they got the donut and they knocked me out. Now I'm in second again. I got 2 donuts. Let's try and spin in and second place. Now it's possible I can still manage to come in first, but it's unlikely. Kirby's fighting each other for that food. Isn't that great, evil guy? Strawberries on cake? I'll take it, right? So good. This is very similar to Kirby's Fall Guys Animate Barrel. This is an amazing game. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it's just goofy fun. This is probably the happiest I've seen Kirby been. He gets to eat everything. So I came in third. That wasn't the best, but oh well. Now you can see my gourmet rank. It's still pretty low. I played this a little last night, and I was, as internet was coming back and Storm was rolling out, I figured I was going to play this anyway. I might as well hit go live. And so this may be a short stream, you know, but we're going to keep going. Let's keep playing. And there we go. So we got a character treat. This is something we can use to decorate, which is kind of cool. Here's another. And I love this. All these great throwbacks to the whole history of Kirby. And Nintendo, Nintendo is so good at making these menus. I mean, this reminds me of stuff that you'll find in Kid Icarus and Smash Brothers. They're interesting, unique, goofy menus, and they work really well. So I definitely like this. Yeah. Fat DDD. You're right. Okay. Ooh, good music. Classic. Retro. Oh. Alright, come on. So now we're going through all these donuts. We gotta try and get these strawberries. I'm a little Celeste-like. Oh, they got them. They got them. Oh. Alright, this is fun. Check this out. You've got little boost pads. And then here's a jelly, which is kind of interesting. You can kind of just go through everything. Alright. Oh, I should have gotten that, but oh well. I'm in the lead, and honestly, I will probably take that at this point. Even though I'm going to go against this wall and probably lose any competitive advantage, but we'll find out. Okay, see, yeah, and then they just broke right through because they were waiting. Sometimes it's better to do that, but here, with the jelly, this is kind of cool. I can go straight through all this stuff. It's like basically the Inkling squid mode, diving into the ink. But it's Kirby as Jello, which, come on, how great is that? Come on, let me through. No, someone had a donut. I just love that there are all of these. Oh, ouch. Oh no. I totally botched that. But I love that there's all these classic, classic music tracks and everything. Wow, that was pretty sad. Okay, so they got that. Well, but I think I can grab some of these. 26. I'm in last, that's for sure. Kaiman Renokai, how's it going? This looks interesting. Kirby meets Fall Guys? Basically, yeah. Totally. Jelly Kirby honestly could make a neat copy ability in the main series, and no joke. Oh, I should probably pay attention to where I'm at here. A lot of these little abilities are actually pretty fun, and I like that it's not just sort of a rehash of games that you would be familiar with. Instead, it really is something pretty fresh. I'm doing pretty well. Kemi and I definitely am streaming later than I was planning, but I'll take it. At least I get to hang out with all of you, and it's good to see you, and I'm glad that I can stream a little later, making it a little bit easier. Oh! For some folks to come on in. Although I know some folks like Animate Barrel can't stay for long. Totally understandable. Woo! Oh! Come on, there we go. Oh, they got it. I like that there's different ways to go through all these areas, you know? There's shortcuts. You can kind of practice these, I'm imagining, with some of those other modes. I haven't done it yet, but you know, there's only a few courses. Again, very Fall Guys-esque. And I know this has drawn a lot of comparisons that way. Yay, I finally get my 50. Right on. Let's get that strawberry shortcake. There we go. Of course, I'm still in third, but anyway. Hope the food that they're racing is fresh. You're kind of stuck a little bit. I should have gotten that one, though, but still. Evil Guy, do you still have a Discord? I do have a Discord. I can get that for you. But of course, let me first go through this so that we're doing this. I love that you see Wispy Willow? Alright, Joshua defeated me. I'll take someone out with this wheel here. There we go. I'm a mad Curb. There we go. I'm gonna take them all out. I'm gonna take you all out. There we go. Taking you all out. Yeah. I don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And I can't throw you at all because I'm a giant puffball. Ugh. I'm going to try and get out of bounds for a moment. Oh, gosh. Oh, they got me. They got me. They got me. All right, tornado. Tornado it is. Let's see if I can't get all those strawberries. Oh, they knocked me almost out. Oh boy, they're a big one. And so you have a limited time you can sort of float out of the area. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, let's see how I did. The treetop almost looks like candy. Missed opportunity not to make Wispy Desert themed like creamy woods. Oh, yeah. Wispy Woods, that's what it is. Most raspberries munched. Uh-oh. Oh, so yeah. I think I'm in third. Fourth. Whoa. Wowzers. Poor. I think that's my first fourth, actually. I thought I did a little better than that. Oh, well. Sad. Wah, wah. I'll get some water. As you can see, it's a fun game. It's pretty cool. I dig the theme, and of course Kirby's just amazing. And you know, I've been enjoying Fall Guys, especially that Sonic mode or event they had. Evil Guy, thank you for that message, because first of all, the sweet is good because it ties in with the theme of this game. And second of all, I was trying to remember what it was I was about to do, and that was to get you that Discord link. So let me go ahead and post that for you real quick. It is still invite only for people I've gotten to know, but I'm a little more willing to just post it in the chat because it's more convenient for people, and I haven't really had any issues with that. And if I do, I'll just delete the particular invite link. So give me just a moment here and I'll copy that in. It's in the pinned messages here in our leaders chat. Grab that, and if any of you aren't in here, you're welcome. Camion, if you'd like, go for it. His eyes look so destroyed. I feel bad for Curb. I want to give him a hug. Pixel Knight. It is super sad, isn't it? It's super sad. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that sad Curb. Poor guy. Doesn't even know. Doesn't even know. It's just sadness incarnate. But but he's so cute. He's so cute. You just gotta kind of like love it. It's just like, yeah. Here, check this out. There you go. That's a sad Curb. It just, I love the little specks of food that's right there. You know, just around Kirby's mouth. Everyone else has it too, but it's like that coupled with the little stars in the eyes. Fantastic. Hey, Memory Martin, how's it going? Evil Guy says, I promise that pun was not intended. Memory Martin says, hello, everyone. Pixel Knight says, from what I know, Fall Guys didn't have a Godzilla-themed event game like they have for Sonic. Imagine having to fight each other as kaiju in that. And Camion says, hey, Memory Martin. But yes, this is a lot of fun. We're gonna head right back into it. Harem says, hey, MM. Memory Martin, have you picked this up yet? I know Scooter mentioned that he wanted to pick this up, but funds are really tough for him right now. Oh, nice. Memory Martin says, doing good, did a Unite stream, and then we raided Poison. He was also playing this game. Excellent. Pixel Knight says, hello, Ori. As you see, Kirby is devastated because Mana sucks at playing this. Hey, I got a strawberry Kirby color. That's pretty great. The sucks comment, I'm hoping, is a pun because it's Kirby. I mean, I suppose it's also maybe correct, but oh, that's a fun one. Wispy Woods. I like it. And Camion says, why would I play that when I could eat it? Memory Martin says, nope, trying to save as much as I can for when Moon comes to visit in a couple of weeks. Makes sense. Makes sense. No problem. It is a game that I think, especially if the community embraces it and kind of gets behind it, I think I'll do more streams of it. Now, it's probably not going to have a long shelf life, because, it's very much a mini game. But it's fun. And there's some good chaos, but it doesn't feel unfair. It just feels good to play. The platforming isn't as easy as a traditional Kirby platformer. Even Kirby and the Forgotten Land, where it's very much a traditional 3D platformer. This, since you are really a little round Kirby ball, you get momentum. Like, even check out this teacup here. So I kind of, right now, I'm just doing this. I'm just kind of flicking up, and then I kind of roll back. So you have weight and momentum, and you can kind of fling yourself out of these teacups. It's pretty cool. And Pixel Knight says, it was me joking around, didn't mean it to be a pun. Oh, great. So Animate Brill says, this game makes me hungry. And Memory Martin says, though I will make a dono tip goal after getting as much as I can on the laptop goal. Nice. Well, let's race to the Strawberry Mountains. And Animate Brill, I know you have to head to bed, but if you're just lounging whilst, preparing for sleep, feel free. And when you do finally just have to leave, no worries. I'm just glad that you could see some of this, because it's a fun one. And actually, one of my favorite desserts, here's a little mana info for you. One of my favorite all-time desserts is actually strawberry shortcake. I'm not really a cake fan, but angel food cake and strawberry angel food. Is strawberry shortcake and strawberry angel food cake the same? I don't actually know. Whatever that light angel food cake is with whipped cream, I guess, to be more precise. I always say whipped cream. I'm not sure that's right. Anyway. But yeah, with whipped cream and strawberries, fresh strawberries. Oh, I love that. That's a good one. And then I also enjoy, just in general, more, less sweet concoctions. Okay, I guess they got that. I'll grab 20. I am super cake fan, Evil Guy says. This game makes me hungry too. Donuts, cake, burgers, bacon, all food that I love. Yeah. Cake is what you look forward to the most, Evil Guy. All right, on your birthday. It's actually, again, cake being one of my least favorite sweet treats. Which, by the way, is not to take away from it being your favorite. This is just personal taste and stuff. But interestingly, yeah, I find it the frosting is especially hard for me to swallow. Just way too sweet. So I like things like, breads, like zucchini bread and banana bread, something like that. So cakes that have that consistency, or ice cream cakes I enjoy. My mom makes a special cake for birthdays. She still actually often does, not every year, but usually she makes a carrot cake. And it's a really good one. And now I'm not a fan of the sort of traditional carrot cake with the cream cheese frosting. My mom makes it, it's almost like carrot bread with whipped cream for a replacement to frosting. It's just a nice, and she makes the whipped cream herself, and so it's a real nice light whipped cream, and it just is really nice. It's more savory with just a touch of sweet, and I really like that. So yeah, get those. There we go. We're in second at the moment. Pixel Knight says, always liked a good chocolate or peanut butter cake myself. Cookies and cream are another good cake flavor. Cookies and cream, interesting. Is that usually an ice cream cake? I'm not sure. And look, here we've got, what is this? What do they call these? Funnel cakes? I think that's what that is. Do that. that size up. Oh no, they're trying to go for us. Okay. Oh no! Oh boy, they just knocked 30 strawberries out of my inventory. Size up though, so I'll take that. Ooh! Ah. Oh boy. Ooh! And I guess I can kind of knock people out. That might be a good thing for me to do. And see if we can't keep getting stuff. Oh, everyone's over here. Oh, they've got things going on. Oh, come on, get them all, get them all. All right. Whew. Well, that was a thing. Let's see how we did. So, Harem says, I've got to be in the mood for cake. That's fair. Seth mentioning to... Oh, Memory Martin. Hey, man, a Scooter told me about the Nintendo Fest, now One Up Gaming Festival, and I signed up for it today. Have you even thought of doing it? Oh, I came in second. Best of the stream. I still haven't gotten a first place ranking as of yet. I have thought about it, Memory Martin. I did get the message just shortly before the stream here, so I haven't really come up with a decision yet, but I am interested. It reminds me of something that I used to do. I did it a couple of summers early on in my streaming career. We called it the what was it? The Mana Summer Share. And actually, that was something when the Nintendo Fest happened, I commented on. And the interesting thing is with the Nintendo Fest, it was similar. The problem with Mana Summer Share is that it was somehow tied to me. It had Mana in the name, you know. So Nintendo Fest rebranding to the One Up event is, I think, pretty smart. I keep thinking, and Scooter and I have talked about this before, but, you know, selecting Start being a good title for doing something like this. But let me just be honest. Putting that on can be pretty tough, so I may just jump in and join this one, especially since so many friends are doing it. The nice thing with doing it myself with the Mana Summer Share, I just said even if you're not a family-friendly streamer, the expectation here is that during this event you're family-friendly if you want to be showcased, and then just be open and upfront about what to expect in your streams. Where I don't have that opportunity here, so I would have to make that disclaimer for folks. But that's not a deal breaker. And I don't know everyone on the team or in the event that well yet, but it'd be nice to get to know some people a little more and some fellow streamers. So I'm definitely interested. Oh, you put my name down? Thank you, Memory Martin. Yeah, no, as soon as I looked at it, I again, not knowing too much, these are just my extemporaneous thoughts. I'm interested, and I'm flattered that my name came up, and I think I would like to join in. So I'll look at that a little bit more, probably tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. But let's see here. Pixel Knight, my mom also makes a great chocolate pie. Ooh. Evil Guy, ice cream cake is really good, especially Oreo. Yeah, that's kind of the king of ice cream cakes, isn't it? And Memory Martin asks Seth how the nieces are doing. Seth says they're doing great. They started school this week. Awesome. Hope they have a first great week, Memory Martin responds. Pixel Knight says, man, Kirby must be strong to still be able to float at that size. Or just super lightweight, you know. Camion says, hey, second. GG. Thank you, Camion. Mr. H is here and says, hello there. And Gar is here as well. Oh my gosh, Gar, good to see you. Pixel Knight, there are 2 Godzilla games I've been trying to hunt for. One I just need a new Wii nunchuck, and to actually buy the other game, The other game I'm still looking for. I gotcha. And Memory Martin says, that's why I rated Poison. While I know him a bit, I wanted to get to know him more during his stream. I also got to meet the other 2 people helping run it this year. Excellent. Mr. H says, I love that you were slightly British for the hello there. Yeah, exactly, you know. And Gar says, I can't miss Kirby. Adorable little Eldritch Horror. a little bit. But yeah, this game is awesome. I'll show more of it now. But yeah, no, Memory Martin, good call. I don't suppose they're still streaming, but if they are, we may have to raid Poison after this as well for a similar reason. And Metal Ryan Cluster's here. I gotta tell you, I didn't expect so many people to be coming in this late. And Camion, is that your emote? Or what's the... I like that one. Oh, Nescar, hey. I like it. A little pixel art there. Kirby is a bit of an Eldritch Horror, lol. And look at this. See, this is cool. This is how this game keeps on giving. A new race course is now available. Ice cream. So, and that looked like an ice cream cake to me, so that's pretty cool. Late Night Mana is popular, Gar says. Well, interestingly enough, you know, I used to do later streams, and once I started doing the earlier ones, I did notice a different group of people could make it. There are a lot of folks for whom the later streams work better, but I've tried different things, you know. Tonight it just worked. And now with a little more flexibility in my schedule, it's nice to be able to do stuff like this. So, Pixel Knight says, the Wii one I mentioned is Godzilla Unleashed, which I've mentioned before. The other is Godzilla Domination on GBA, a fighting game made by the people who make Shantae, which is Way Forward. Definitely underrated. It's fun, even if you aren't a huge Godzilla fan. I think I did actually see that one. Is that available physically? I'm not sure about that. Memory Martin says, no, they're not. Poison ended a couple hours ago and raided another streamer named Wafer. Oh yeah, Wafer. I know Wafer. We've raided Wafer before. We met through Animal Crossing, and I noticed that Wafer was playing this game as well, so pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've followed Poison, and but I haven't hung out too much with Poison. Honestly, my stream watching is still way down from what it used to be. I just frankly, I'm just too busy. Alright, we're gonna let them try and crush through that. See if we can do this. Ooh, size up, and then I get knocked out. Boy, oh boy. No. Alright, we're gonna take the fast way here. Oh! Knocked into the enemy. Boo. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? And I somehow get to the 50 first? I'll take it. Yes, please. Alright. 66 strawberries. Memory Martin says, oh, you do know Wafer. I wasn't sure. Pixel Knight says it is available physically. If you find a copy, I'd recommend it. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, I want those strawberries. I want those. Oh my goodness. All the strawberries. And there's that. I'm like, this one's actually a fun one. What is that? Like a... what do you call that? What's the name of that crust on a pie? You know, you often see it on an apple pie. Like... woven crust or something like that, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not that. I think there was the graham cracker was what was falling, right? Like they were little graham cracker boxes. But I was talking about the crust on the pie. Whatever that's called. That's what I was thinking. All right. See if we can't. There we go. I love this stack of pancake syrup or whatever that is. Oh. Oh no! Just barely got through that. And when you're in the tornado, it's so cute that you end up in a little cupcake wrapper paper thing. It's called pie crust. Well, I know it's called pie crust, but I'm just trying to think what... There's a particular name, I think. Ooh! And that gives us a nice little bullet bill-like race to the top. Oh, man. Dethroned. Here we are. They got everything. Wow, that was not very good. Scooter, my friend, hello. And Harem says I'm going to have to head out. I've got a few things to do before leaving for work, so I'll catch you another time, Anna. No worries. You have an excellent day of work, and you know, I hope that it's just a good day in general, really. Oh boy. Okay. Wow, this is... There we go. Oh no! They got me. Oh, I got 10 strawberries. I'm in 4th place, though. This is tragic. So many strawberries. I want them all. I want all the strawberries. Ooh, jelly. Okay, grab it there. Oh, they knocked me out almost. Ooh. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Knock him out that way. And okay, 2nd place. I'll take it. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I think it's called woven crust. Anyway, I might look that up. Mr. H says there's a particular name for pie crust. You just can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Well, not for pie crust in general, but for that type of pie crust. Oh, 2nd place. 2nd place. So close to... Oh, that was really close. Harem, oh, let's see. Mary Martin says, hey, Scooter, fancy seeing you again. Mary Martin says, see you, Harem. And Harem says, I won't lol. And MM, we were playing Oh, that's regarding having a good day at work, I think. We were playing Borderlands at 3 p.m. Are we? And Mary Martin says, yes. Cool. Are you streaming that? Mr. H, apparently there is a specific type of pie crust called short crust. Pixel Knight is thinking about buying these games so that Pixel Knight can make videos on the evolution of Godzilla games. The first Godzilla game I ever played was before I even knew what Godzilla was, and it was the NES game. I remember it being a side-scroller. I don't know if there were multiple NES Godzilla games. I think it might have been one of 2. I don't know if it was the 1st or 2nd. I could look it up. But I want to just see here. Pie crust with woven crust. Lattice pie crust. That's what it is. It's called lattice pie crust. And I should have known that. Lattice top. Yes, Mr. H got it. Lattice. Lattice crust. That's what it's all about. Nice, Memory Martin. They're doing that on Memory Martin's channel. MM Secretary of Mana. Well, hey, we got 2nd. I'll take 2nd. And we'll keep going here. And new music track. A Dance with the Painting Witch. No victories, though. Compliments of the chef. Fighting games specifically, not the NES games, which definitely aren't my favorites. Well, I just remember this was back in the day when video games were just called Nintendo, and one of my friends had the game, and I remember one particular afternoon where we played a bunch of it. I like this little lobby, too. It's adorable. There's an opening cinematic. You may have also seen it online. It was part of the reveal of the game, I think, as well. And it shows that Kirby is shrunken down for this world of food, which I don't know that you really needed to see that to know that's basically what we're in right now. And frankly, it doesn't really matter. It's all just adorable, and it's Kirby. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. H. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing all right. Similar to Fall Guys, I just, I don't quite get there. I think there's some strategy I haven't quite figured out. I think it would be beneficial for me to be a little more aggressive in the final battles and try to knock out the other players, because I'm just trying to go for the strawberries and play a little more defensively, and because of that, I'm missing out on... Oh, see, that was a good call for me to go back, because I wouldn't have ended up getting anywhere anyway. Oh, shucks. But because I'm playing more defensively and finding strawberries, I am missing out on getting the strawberry bonuses from knocking out players. And it is actually super hard to... Ah! No! That's what I wanted. All right, there we go. More? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. Come on. Now we're all rolling. Ah, shucks. No way I'm going to get to the end before them. They're going for the 20. I'll go for the 10. There we go. All right. Oh, no. Is it Godzilla Monster of Monsters? Is that what you're saying, Pixel Knight? I'll have to look it up. I'll just look up Godzilla NES games, and I should be able to tell from the screenshots which one it was. Although I feel like I did that one time before, and I couldn't quite tell. I almost need to see him in motion, or actually play him. I know Mothra would show up. I think that's the name, right? Mothra? I don't remember. And Pixel Knight, I know you're a nerd for the Godzilla games, or Godzilla in general, to be honest. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We all have interests and things that we're excited about. Oh, look, there's the French fries. I really do like the burger area. It's kind of fun. To be honest, I would actually prefer a good burger over most of the sweet treats. Yeah! Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that you could just go right through them with that particular bonus. Okay. Got to keep that in mind for next time. I'm going to store that in my hat. That saved us some massive time. Oh, except then they get the lead anyway. Oh, well. Alright. Oh. I'm not sure, but I think this is going to be beneficial. Nope, they're going to get that one, so I'll grab this one. Second place, not too bad. Hey, Right Kid Katie, how's it going? I'm thinking of Monster of Monsters, good to know. Where's the water? What?
Well, hold on.
No way. Oh, I got a
being
plate.
raided.
We're being raided. No way. Epic House, so good to see you. Oh my gosh, Right Kid Katie's community, welcome on in. So lovely to have you all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mana, and I am an E for Everyone family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro games on original hardware, indie titles. I'm super pumped about this game. I love playing games like Animal Crossing, Kirby games. And this is a really neat little Kirby game that just dropped, if you aren't familiar.
Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana.
Oh no! See, I've gotta be a little more cautious or aggressive, one or the other. I gotta pick one. There we go, I'll take them out. So this is called Kirby's Dream Buffet, and the goal here is to collect as many strawberries as you can, knock out opponents, basically be the top eater at the end of it all. And so that is this game. It just launched, $15. Nice little sort of mini game.
By following this channel, you've accepted all terms and conditions and may be subjected to singing at any given moment. Thanks for joining.
La. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. A couple of follows right there. I'm flattered. I hope you enjoy the channel and the stream. Let me catch up here. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Right Kid Katie with that raid. Thank you so much. And if we could get a shout out for Right Kid Katie, that would be awesome. Oh, you were playing A Hat in Time. Very fun. I do like those 3D platformers. Very cool. And Epic House. Ooh, Kirby. Kirby turns 30 this year. Yes, yes. and that is part of why this game came out. And Smoog Boog. Is that like, I like that. Smoog Boog. Hello, everyone. Is that Swedish? And then Turbo KKV, welcome on in with the animated emotes. Rediger, Katie Raid. And then Seaside WVY, how has this game been? Been really thinking of picking it up. I've been really enjoying it. Really like it. It's other than coming in last that particular round, that's unfortunate. But this is a lot like Fall Guys. If you've ever played Fall Guys, and I'd say now that it's free to play, it's worth a shot because, you know, worst case scenario, you download it and don't like it. When it first came out, I actually thought it was just an okay game. I think it's better now, but Fall Guys doesn't draw me back time and time again. The comparison here is this is basically like a battle royale platforming game, and one where you have a little more momentum because you're rolling as opposed to running. Honestly, there are a lot of the similarities already explained. Now all the differences are here you're actually trying to collect things. There's not kind of different types of modes where you're maybe trying to grab a tail off of someone, or you're trying to just be the last one on a platform that is falling down. That's sort of Fall Guys. This, you know, it's got the Fall Guys vibes. Yes, Seaside, exactly. It's got those vibes, but it's not actually a one-to-one in any stretch of the imagination. It's really its own thing, and I think it works. And for $15, it's just a nice bite-sized, pun intended, game, and I like it. So, and it's got a lot of great music too. Now it looks like some folks have more experience with Kirby through games like Smash. Funny enough, as big of a Nintendo fan as I am, I don't really get into Smash Brothers that much. It's just a series I haven't really been drawn into, other than because of all of the great characters that you see. And so I never got the Switch version of Smash, but on Wii U I actually did end up with the Ultimate, what was it? Not Smash Brothers Ultimate, but Smash Brothers Wii U. I did get Smash Brothers Wii U and all the DLC. And that was because, I really wanted to see all these great characters from Nintendo franchises and other franchises. I'm sorely tempted to get Ultimate at some point too, just for that reason. But I do have all the amiibo, and so thank goodness for Smash Brothers for amiibo. That was actually a great thing. I've got amiibo up here behind me, and I just think that amiibo are pretty cool. So. And Vijay, hey, how's it going? What's up? I love Smash. I always play as Kirby. Right on. Right on. Seaside says to Right Kit Katie, we should definitely play this. I could totally see this being a Right Kit Katie type of game. By the way, Rune, Celine, and Smoogboog, thank you so much for those follows. And anyone else, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't hesitate. Mr. H, I wasn't too into Smash Brothers either, but a buddy of mine was for a while, so I played Smash for a bit. I was never any good, though. So I get you not being into Smash. And I loved Kirby Air Ride. That is a Kirby game I haven't played.
You are among
Oh my
friends.
gosh.
Thank you for following.
Wow, a couple of back-to-back follows right there. Oh my gosh, Right Kit Katie, your community is amazing.
The Friends of Mana.
By the way, those are all Friends of Mana's voices that you hear. Oh, what? And Metal Ryan Cluster gifting 5 subs? No way. Oh my goodness, I can't even pay attention right now. This is amazing. Kensei Zero, Mictron Gaming, Root Beer Kings, Kemian, and Right Kit Katie. Oh my gosh. Kemian, I should say it. Kemian Renokai? Am I saying it correctly? I know that you told me this last time, but I can't seem to remember right now. Okay, well, I'm not going to get anything, am I? I'll just get pity points over here. But thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Right, Kit Katie, I'm so glad I made it to your stream. You usually stream a lot earlier, so I can't make it in. I know, yeah, usually it's me rating you. it's, I'm flattered and honored, and I'm glad you could be here too. I enjoy hanging out with you, and when I get to be in your streams, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, to be able to share my streams with you is an honor. Yeah, thank you so much for that raid. I actually was planning on streaming a lot earlier today, but what happened is we had this big storm in our area, and we had a bunch of issues with power and just heavy winds and things like that affected a lot of stuff. So the internet was pretty unstable. So instead, what I ended up doing was just taking a little nap, hanging out. I think I needed the nap anyway, to be honest. And then as the evening went on, I looked at this game. Oh my gosh,
Thanks for
Seaside.
joining Friends of Mana.
Oh, I'm playing so poorly right now. Oh my gosh. Seaside, thank you so much. But yeah, I looked at this game, I thought, I want to play it anyway, and I figured, you know what, let's just hit the go live button and see what happens. And I am glad I did. Hey, all right, I may not be last there, so that's always a bonus. And sub hype indeed, thank you so much. Metal Ryan Cluster, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're welcome for the support, Metal Ryan Cluster says. Can we get a shout out for Metal Ryan Cluster, please? That's amazing. I love Rain, Mr. H. I do. But that being said, there are disadvantages too. And yes, Katie, this is on the Switch. It is $15. It's, I mean, which is a heck of a good deal, right? So if you're interested, I would say go for it. You know, you can't beat it. And there we go, Metal Ryan Cluster. You can see that right now. I'm gonna talk to Scooter later. Scooter and I were planning. It used to be that all of those shoutouts would show up on the screen. Now they don't, so I'll find some other solutions. But here, right, Kit Katie said, "Where's the water?" It's right here, so I'll have some right now. Guess I gotta pick it up. I haven't used my Switch in a while. Lol. I've always been a fan of Rain, Mr. H. I feel like it's peaceful, you know? It's good stuff. But yeah, we'll get some things where the shoutouts actually show up on the screen. Scooter was gonna help me. He even offered last night, but I was just too tired. It wasn't a good time. Metal Ryan Cluster says, "I'm happy to help you out, Mana." And again, yeah, Metal Ryan Cluster right there.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Are you kidding me? No way, Katie just gifted 5 subs. So we've got Emrys, Nemo Toady, the Nerd Holly, Kai, and the Owl 08 TV. What? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, the Palpatine impression, Mr. H says. Oh my gosh. What is this? One more person? Hype train. Do we have a hype train going? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Ah, that is amazing. Also, so many great people here. So many great friends of Mana that are listed. Gosh, I'm flattered, everybody. Thank you so much. Let's just take stock of what's happened here. So, first off, huge thanks, right, Katie, for that raid tonight. And then to Rune, Celine, Smoog Boog, Redledger, and Dottie Sim, thank you so much for those follows. And then those 5 gifted subs from Metal Ryan Cluster. And then Seaside WVY giving a follow. Seaside, thank you so much. And then Katie with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Ah, we missed the train. That's all right. You know what? I don't want to get on the train. I want to stay right in this fun venue that we're at right now with all the desserts. How's that? We'll make some cake out of our some lemon cake out of our lemons. Ooh, I got a King Dedede costume. How cool is that? But thank you so much. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Pixel Knight is our resident Godzilla fan. Yeah, a decent amount of kaiju and Godzilla actually started out in separate films, like Mothra and Rodan had films before appearing in Godzilla movies. Good to know. But yeah, everyone, if you don't know me, I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. And here, I'll let you know too, there's a lot of good stuff you can see here. Seaside, I thought it was wavy. I wasn't sure. Seaside says the WVY is actually wavy. Good to know. But yeah, I do enjoy a whole vast array of video games. I've been playing ever since the original Mario Brothers, and always had a blast with it and stuck with it. And here we are, this many years later. I've got a stack of games behind me that I joke is my retirement plan right there. It's not what I'm going to sell to be able to retire. It's what I'm going to do when I do, if I ever retire. But yeah, I love especially collecting for Nintendo systems and playing Nintendo games. That's really where my passion is. And the Switch has been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying collecting. It might be sort of the last hurrah I feel for collecting, because I enjoyed collecting back in the day when I didn't get that many games, and when I did, it was always special, and I held on to them. And games in the NES and Super NES era, it was a one and done thing. There weren't updates that you get over the internet. You got the game, you put it on your shelf, and if you come back to a game 10 years later, even, you've got your same save file and all of that. And that's definitely changing. But the Switch bringing back these cartridges and these games on cards, that's been really cool. And actually, one of the things I also really like is that you can go in to let me go to my groups here. You can go into things like the limited run and super rare games, and that's really cool. They have a lot of games that were originally released as digital only titles. All of these are games that I have from limited run games. So they're actual physical copies of these games. And 99% of the time, they have a pretty good track record of this. It is the final version of the game that you see. So all of the DLC is included, and it's on the card. And you could, in theory, come back to the game years later. And, if you had a new Switch and you didn't have the updates downloaded, you'd still be playing the most up-to-date version. So that's pretty cool. But these are kind of neat things. And then super rare games, I've got a few of those as well. So that's always pretty cool. But Katie says, I actually need to get ready for bed, traveling for work. I'm so glad I could make it in. All right, Katie, thank you so much. And Seaside Wavy says, all good, and hope you have a safe trip. And I agree. Yes, Katie, safe travels. I hope that you get to your destination well, and that there's nothing too exciting. And yeah, Pixel Knight's going to be our B. Mr. H says, I like analog stuff. Recently, I got an analog camera, so I can relate to the physical copy thing. There's just something so cool about putting a cartridge inside a console. Yeah. There's something that's physical and tangible, and it's neat. And Jay says, good luck, Katie. Camian says, definitely, even silly things like reinserting a cartridge and stuff like that just adds to the experience. It does. And I got to tell you, I enjoy games that you don't have to worry about these long updates when you get them, or things like that. It's nice. In fact, I don't even enjoy discs as much as cartridges for all the load times and things and stuff. So Car9 just got done with Retro Wednesday with JP. Nice. This week, this was the plan. We were going to do this at 6:30. We didn't do that. We did do a bonus stream earlier in the week. This is a light week. Unfortunately, it was only one scheduled stream plus that bonus stream earlier when we did Fall Guys. But I can't I can't get to all the streams this weekend. I'm going to be out of town. So in any event, yeah, my my streaming schedule next week might be a little more full. We might try and do 3 streams next week. But Car9, lovely to see you. It's been a little while. It's been a hot minute. Let's continue on. Third place. Let's try this again. Playing again. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody. It's so nice to have you all here. Mr. H says I have a soft spot for discs, but that's because I grew up on PC games. And when I played, we still had CDs we inserted into the computer. It's still a little weird that most PC games are digital now. And I never really was a PC gamer. I was a console gamer, not even handheld until much later. And then PC came much later than that even. So that's sort of the evolution for me. Now that I do play a decent amount of PC games, I've actually thought about stuff like the Steam Deck. Most of my PC games are on Steam. Ooh, this is that new course, I believe. This one looks cool. It's an ice cream cake course. Look at the big scoops of ice cream there. Ooh, mint chocolate chip. That's one of my favorites. Oh, and the waffle cone bridges. I love it. This is such a great one. Oh my gosh. How cool is this? I'm going to try using this donut here. Alright. I think that was worth it. Grab this one. See if I can grab that. Too bad you can't jump over those. I don't think you can. Oh, shucks. They got all those. Oh, and they knocked me out, too. Oh, man. Wow, that was momentum and then the slickness of the ice and the ice cream cake. Oh, man. Oh, this is really challenging platforming. Wow, I did poorly on that. Yeah, nothing for poor mana. But that's okay. Oh, man. Pixel Knight's back. Welcome back. So, yeah, I didn't play PC for a long time. So when I did get into PC, the point of that story is that once I did start playing PC games, it was already really in the digital era. Steam was a thing. Granted, I had a couple of games that were passed on to me, things like Knights of the Old Republic, where Bestia Mana actually bought it on disc, and then later he got a digital copy and gave me the disc. Oh, and I froze. Oh no! Speaking of frozen treats, now I'm frozen. We'll just do this while I sort that out, because I got to keep playing. I got to stay in the game, so you'll get some nice full screen Kirby for a moment. Ugh! But anyway, long story short, biggest collection of PC games I have are games on Steam. I do have a decent amount of disc-based games because a lot of them I either inherited or you can find those inexpensive games at big box store checkouts and electronic sections. And I actually found Fate that way. Fate is an excellent dungeon crawler that I do plan on streaming at some point. And I'm pretty nostalgic for it. But what was kind of neat is that about maybe 2-3 years ago, there was someone who had a bunch of PC and Xbox games that he was willing and able to just basically give. He knew I was someone who was interested I can speak, in video games. And so he just collected stuff. He was getting a lot of stuff, and he would pass it on to me. So he actually had some connections with a military base, and so there were a lot of people that would come and go, and when they would leave, they often would just leave their video games. So anyway, I inherited a bunch of PC games, and it was fun to see that through that, and I think there might have been like a lot that I purchased at one point from somebody where it was just a bunch of video games in general, and they had some PC games. I actually have these old disc-based big box PC games as well, and I don't know that I'll ever use them. I do have some kind of neat ones like Indiana Jones, but you know, they're kind of neat to have on my bookcase over here, on my second game bookcase, and I like it. I've got so there's the case behind me, right? You can see the one that is just over my shoulder. I've got another bookcase, same as that's just over here to my right. On that one, I have most of my Star Wars novels and books, plus my graphic novels and my game guides. That takes up at least half the shelf. And then I have my Atari and Sony and Microsoft games on there, along with the PC games. So, Seaside, the battle part looks absolutely nuts. It is. I did really poorly on that. Yeah, but are you kidding me? I don't know how I feel about this, everybody. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. What? How did... What? How did I came in first? I wasn't even paying attention. What? What? I didn't even know. Like, I don't know how I feel about the fact that I literally am like reading chat and fixing my camera and looking at my bookcase and like barely concentrating on the game, and I somehow eke out a victory. What? But that is some hype right there. I'll take that. Wow. Heck yeah, indeed, Pixel Knight. Hey-oh. That is some hype. Congratulations, Metal Ryan Cluster says, I'm floored. Floored. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's note the cute adorbs curve for a moment. I mean, actually, that is adorable. That is just two adorbs. What? How in the world? I can't believe it. Well, that is some hype right there. Yeah, how cool is that? I'm gonna grab one of these big box games real quick just to show you what I'm talking about. This is a fun one here. So I like to get some collector's edition games. I do have Owlboy. That's, I think, my biggest box. And then probably next to that is Bravely Second, or Metroid Dread. But those are almost the same size as what was standard back in the big box days. Look at this. This was a PC game. So this is actually a CD-ROM enhanced edition that I have here. Fate of Atlantis. This is probably my favorite of the big box games. So you can see it actually. It's in pretty decent shape, and it actually lifts up here like that. And then you actually have the game in there with the CD-ROM, the manual, which is always nice. You know, this big manual with the Drew Struzan artwork on it. I like that. So graphic adventure. Here's the manual. So, and this is like, it's a hefty manual. I mean, it's, you know, it's well done. And this also has some of the advertising. Like, here we go. Let's stay ahead of the game. Do you remember when this was a thing? So, you know, I just enjoy stuff like this. There's a LucasArts card that you could send in. Get yourself some prizes. There's a nice little cheat sheet here for the game if you're forgetting the controls. And then look, this is bigger than the manual. Here's this right here, the Adventurer, which is like a little magazine, really, full of good stuff. In fact, here we go. This is kind of cool. Again, this is all coming from LucasArts, but look at, you can actually see, you can get some Star Wars stuff there. They've got Rebel Assault there, but look at that cool little A-Wing. Kind of neat stuff. This is literally a magazine right here. You know? I like stuff like this. Seaside says, I miss when lots of love and care was put into video game manuals. One of my favorite things to do when you got a new game back then. I hear you. No, I'm right there with you. I feel like that's one of the neatest things about especially my older game collection, is the manuals and the stuff that you get with it. So anyway, this is one of my favorite PC games that I have a big box of. So I have a few of those. Again, it's more just it's neat stuff on the shelf is what it is. So I like the little enemy picture and descriptions. Those need to be brought back. Yeah. Well, and that's something that limited run games does pretty well. They actually do tend to put a decent amount of great artwork and stuff in their manuals. In fact, if I were to grab one of those games real quick. This happens to be the most recent of the limited run games that I've picked up. This is Windjammers 2. Dotemu does some good stuff. And you can see in there's a neat little reversible cover. But then right there, you've got yourself a manual. Now this one isn't as exciting as some of them that I've seen, but you can see it's kind of a review of the different characters. So it says choose your champ right there. And then you can actually go through and read up on all the characters. And this isn't a game that has enemies in the same way you're describing, but this is just a good example of a beautifully done, very colorful manual in a modern game, on a Switch game, They didn't need to do that, but they did. And I appreciate stuff like that. So little things like that are bonuses as far as I'm concerned, and Dotemu does a good job with that. I think they're the one. Am I right in this? Was it Dotemu who worked on? I think it was. Hold on a second. Let's take a quick peek. I'm gonna just take a look here. We're gonna go to all software, and let's do this. We're gonna go to favorites. And Wonder Boy. Yeah, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Excellent game, by the way. I think that was Dotemu. This is one of my favorites, honestly, hands down. If you haven't had a chance to try this one, please do check it out. Mr. H says, I used to play a lot of strategy games. Their manuals always had some kind of information on the units in the game. Total War was usually pretty good at giving information on the units in the game. And just little things like that. Super cool. I'm going to take a picture, a little snapshot of this. Maybe another one with with the skiing Kirby right there. Just pretty cool. And let's go ahead and see what we get, if we get anything. I got a blue colored Kirby, DDD blue, as it so happens. We ranked up. We got Kirby's Adventure Memorial Song 1 added to the music tracks that will play during the game. And some more character treats. I think we are going to start winding down for the stream because, well, it's midnight here now, but there's Gooey. Yeah, Kirby's Adventure, Camion, I love Kirby's Adventure, and really probably should stream that pretty soon. Fun fact, Total War is a Sega PC strategy game initially released in 2000. I did not know that Sega made games like that. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, let's head back here real quick. And Kirby's Adventure is a really fun game. I agree, Camion. So we've got this rewards menu. We also have, what's this? Let's figure out what this is. Would you like to view the past... view the staff credits? It's late. Would you like to view the staff credits or learn about Kirby's past adventures? Well, let's just view credits real quick. Nice music, too. And Mr. H says, I didn't either until I looked it up. That is pretty crazy. I really am surprised. I know Sega made I guess it would be kind of like a strategy game. Well, not a strategy game as much. It'd be more like a turn-based tactics game. What's the one that they did, the real famous one? Gosh, I can't think of it right now. It was after they stopped doing consoles. But Memory Martin, I was about to say it's 3 a.m. and Secret Ori is getting tired. I understand. No worries. Pixel Knight says Kirby's Adventure is definitely a great NES game. Fun fact, the entire game was programmed with a keyboard and trackball. I did not know that, but somehow the trackball piece really tracks, being that it's kind of the same shape as Kirby. I've always enjoyed the Kirby series, and I would like to, at some point, stream more of it. I do have, although you'll laugh at me, many of you know I have my ongoing game series that I try and play through, but I'm probably gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon that I'll get through all the Kirby games. I've got enough on the backlog, but we might pick a few and play them. And let me grab something else to show you. Admittedly, I don't have all of the Kirby games in their original format, but thankfully, I have this right here, Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition. And this was out for the Wii U. I picked this up for 10 years ago, if you can believe it. This was actually, 10 years ago. This is the 20th anniversary of Kirby. So we might have to play this year, being that it's now a decade after this game came out. Wow, can you even believe that? I picked this up 10 years ago, my goodness. But it comes with a Kirby's 20th anniversary compilation soundtrack CD and a book. There's a bunch of classic titles, and there is some kind of little mini game collection too, which I think was unique to this. I can't remember. Let me be careful on opening this. Metal Ryan Cluster says, catch you later, man. I think Metal Ryan Cluster is heading to bed. Thank you so much, Metal Ryan Cluster. I really appreciate your generosity today, and it was so good to see you. And I guess you're going to probably be sleeping like that dog there on the HAL Laboratory screen. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in here and giving 5 gifted subs. That's amazing. So, but let me open this up real quick for us. We're gonna take hit the wrong button, but a reminder, that's what we were going to do. We didn't quite do it. I'm just gonna show you what's in here real quick. I like showing off stuff like this. This is part of a lot of my streams, is I just try to show off some neat little things. Here's that Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition 20 right there. So this comes, well, speak of, I mean, boy, look at that right there. You've got the manual, you've got the disc there on the other side. And that is a thick manual too. Special edition. This special edition manual is pretty thick. And then, of course, you've got your little booklets that come with this. But here we go in that special edition manual. You can see they actually give you some options for controls. And then look at this. I love all that little artwork there. Kirby's Adventure is one of the games on here. So this includes, let me take a look at the back of the box here with you. This includes classic titles with this retrospective. So we've got ourselves Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy, Kirby's Adventure for the NES, Kirby's Dream Land 2 for the Game Boy, Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Kirby's Dream Land 3 for the SNES, and Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. So that right there covers a big swatch of Kirby. And then you've got this great celebration book, which, I mean, it's got quite a lot in there. Information about some of the later games. In fact, it has essentially a whole history of Kirby. There's even a timeline in the front that shows you what games came out. So this collection, and then, and also nice little front page. What do you call this? There's a name for this, front plate, with all the Kirby titles up to the point that this game was released. This has all of the first games. So here we have up through Kirby's Dream Land 3, right, was where this left off. That would have been... Oh, no, Kirby and the Crystal Shards, of course. Silly me. Yeah, so up to 2000. And then there were the Game Boy Color game... Or the Game Boy Color game, Tilt and Tumble. And then the Game Boy Advance game, Kirby, Nightmare, and Dreamland. You can see I'm looking in the middle there. And then the GameCube game, Kirby Air Ride, which I know Katie was saying she played. I actually never played that one. There's Kirby and the Amazing Mirror on Game Boy Advance. Then the DS games, we've got Canvas Curse, Squeak Squad, and Superstar Ultra. Then we've got Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii, along with Kirby's Return to Dreamland and Kirby Mass Attack on DS, and Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition in 2012. What I'll say is that I have not played all of them, and there are some actually early games in here that aren't on this collection, like, well, let's see here, Kirby's... Oh, wait. Wait a second. Right, okay. Had to double check on this here. So we've got first the Pinball Land game, Avalanche, which is a puzzle game. Dream Course is not on here. Block Ball is not on here. Star Stacker is not on here. But, you know, the mainline platforming games are, so that's cool. Anyway, that's from 1992 to 2012. Kind of neat. Kind of a neat little thing. I like this. So, if you... Oh, Block Balls... Oh, no, sorry. It's not on the game collection, Mary Martin. Sorry, you're right. It's on the list, but it's not on the collection is what I meant, and I wasn't clear on that. So this is a really neat little manual, and I know we were talking about Kirby's Adventure. Oh gosh, here, this is neat. Here's a little sketch of the opening cinematic in the first Kirby game. I love that. I think that's a real nice touch. So 10 years later, we can look at this and appreciate that, you know, we had an excellent collection made. Now, I'm still missing a few Kirby games. I'm going to try before the Wii U eShop is shut down at the end of this month to collect the last Kirby games that I don't have. I would like them physically, but, you know, they're getting up there in price, so I might as well just get them digitally to be able to play them, as they're pretty decently priced at the moment on the Virtual Console. And maybe we'll get another collection in the future that would have sort of all of the Kirby games, but as it is now, that's sort of where we're at. It's pretty cool. And what games am I looking for, Camian asks? Well, I mean, to be honest, if I were collecting original games, not, you know, something like that's on this collection, then most of the games, really, I have Dreamland and Adventure, but I don't have 2, Superstar, 3. I think I've got Kirby and the Crystal Shards, though. And then I've got some games already on Virtual Console, but not all of them. And so I don't remember exactly. I think Mass Attack is one. There's also some newer games I haven't picked up. Like, I've got the... Is it Kirby... There were 2 for the 3DS. Can't remember which order they came in. There was one that was like a robot one. And I think that was the second one. I think that's the one I don't have. think I've got the other one, which was like a Mega Star or something. I can't remember. I don't know. I like Kirby. I really enjoy Kirby. I enjoy the franchise. I don't have all the games. I've collected all of the Zelda games, including CDI games. We're going to get to that, and I'll be playing those at some point, but not the rest. Well, hey, let's view past adventures. Here, I can do this. Oh, this is actually the same thing that you can see in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. By the way, Epic Yarn is amazing. So these are just... Oh, here we go, yeah. Now, this isn't obviously everything, but we can see Triple Deluxe is what I have. And Planet Robobot is what I don't. So I think I've got Kirby's Epic Yarn for Wii. I don't have Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. I do have Kirby Battle Royale on the 3DS. And Kirby's Blowout Blast, I'm pretty sure. And Clash Deluxe. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. But I don't have this. I don't have this. I need to get the Wii U Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. That is actually what I want, because I liked the DS game. I think I've got Kirby Fighters Deluxe, DDD's Drum Dash Deluxe I've got, Triple Deluxe I have, I'm pretty sure. And then I think I've got... No, I don't have these two, I don't think, yet. But I have these two. So there we go. I forgot Extra Epic Yarn was a thing, Krazer says. Hey, Krazer! I adored Robobot. Massive love letter, Krazer says. Also, hi! Been watching through Memory Martins, that's why I didn't pop up. No worries. Also, Amazing Mirror is fantastic. Top tier Kirby game in my opinion. Again, one I haven't played and I need to find at some point. Memory Martin wants Extra Epic Yarn. And Camian says, oh, okay, I was going to say I got my copy of Superstar on SNES for a good price, but I had to dig it out and double check, and it was $53, which is good, but I bet it's a lot more now. Oh, Memory Martin, thank you. I think I do have that one then. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of a neat little thing they've got there. Let's take a look over here and see this. Would you like to decorate the cake or view your collection of character treats? Well, let's view the collection first, shall we? We have quite a few things, actually. Nice music, too. Oh gosh, that almost had a Rickroll in it. You up. But then it stays high. Sumo Kirby right there. I think I've never purchased Kirby game, Crazer says. Get the free ones, huh? Oh man. All right. So there's that. Let's decorate. Why not? Yeah, remember Martin. Yes. I recall looking at the second one and saying no because it wasn't free. That's fun. Well, okay, we got to use this, right? Oh, perfect. Now, do those replace? Oh no, we'll take that off. Oh, or we could just put them all on, huh? This is kind of cool, actually. I like it. I think we need to put Wispy Woods on there, and Monster Flame looks kind of cool. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I like the retro stuff. But I also, I also like some of the new stuff. What is this? Well, I've got to go, folks. Mr. H says, it was fun watching. Glad I could catch another stream, man. I'm so glad that you were able to come too. That is awesome. It was nice to hang out with you, and good night there. Oh my gosh, Pixel Knight. Well, Kirby is never going to give you up, never going to tuna around. Run, not tuna. I hate this phone sometimes. I've got to... That's funny. I have got to make sure that folks can see that original comment for all perpetuity. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Anyways, good night, Mr. H. Mary Martin says, I think I either didn't have a job when it came out or I was saving up for something and forgot about it later. Fair. let's put a couple of retro images here. Let's do Ice Dragon. There we go. Tomato. And we've got Mirror Kirby, which is kind of neat. We probably want another solid square one. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. Then, I like that we've got some pixel art here. Let's go with some of the clay mixed with... You know what the heck? We'll have DDD there, and then gotta get. You know what? We'll do that. There we go. I think that works. Okay, so that's how we decorate. And you know what? Why not? I like it. I mean, it's kind of silly. Oh, ooh, we can get strawberries off of here. Say what now? Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. I'm so glad that we actually got a win on here. That was super. Okay, and then we have costumes and colors. If we wanted to, we could do some of that. That's gonna be fun. Mirror Kirby for the win, Crazer says. Oh man. Oh, come now. Half the fun comes from silly things like that. Exactly, Camion. I'm with you. I'm with you. And Dixon Knight says, dang, my embarrassment will forever be immortalized by this stream, Kappa. Camion says, I mean, he likes to eat, so he very well could tuna this spaceship around and run towards some fast food. Crazer says, Mirror Kirby is OP in Superstar Ultra, my fave ability. It got nerfed in Planet Robobot. The sound effects are less impactful, but they added such awesome attacks. I love it even more. Oh my gosh. Give me my Kirby burger. There you go. How cute is that, right? No, don't eat the curb. So, I mean, we could. We could totally put the little Kirby burger on. And it's even the actual Kirby burger. It's actually rather adorable, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm tempted. I think maybe we have to do that. Hey, we got your classic. And we got these other colors too. Look, we could totally be ready for Christmas. I mean, this is just cool. D orange, there we go. D to D blue. I think that's all the colors we've got there. But I think I'll just stick with the good old classic curb. Curb with the burger. I think we got to do that. Kerburger. Consume him. Eat the Kerburger. I like it. All right, we'll do that. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wait, let's see if we can get... We got to try and get that burger facing the right direction. Come on. Oh, so close. So close. There we go. Now you can kind of see it. Let's... You almost could for a moment there. Oh. And there we go. That's what it's all about right there. That's a Kerburger. Love it. I might even actually be able to... Yeah, I may actually be able to zoom in. Let's see. Will it work? Boom. Kerburger. I love it. And what else do we have over here? So costumes and colors, free rolling. I think free rolling is just literally going through the different stages. Eat the strawberry mountain to exit. Oh yeah, so you can kind of experiment with the different power-ups and stuff. So this is what we have as our options here. I don't recall that carrot. I'm actually tempted to try this. What does the carrot do? Oh, it's a drill. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that would be useful. I'm imagining you can go through some of those barriers with that. That's neat. Allow me to say something in Spanish. Enya. You got it. Kerburger hype. All right, well, that's cool. Let's see. Let's reset eating strawberries. Nah, I think we're just gonna... How do we get out of here? Home table. There we go. Back to home table. And I pronounced it perfectly. Thank you, Crazer. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. JP is playing Ocarina of Time. Noise. That would definitely be an option for a raid. Carrot with a burger doesn't sound good. Actually, Pixel Knight, I think you might be right. That's a little bit of an odd option. I'm not sure. I'm a little off of my balance, I feel, with this burger on my head. As adorable as it is. Weep. It's so goofy. This burger is made out of cake. Right? There you go. So we haven't tried yet the battle mode, which I think is really just the final battle of here. I'm pretty sure. But hey, we now officially have a win in this game, and I'm so pleased. What a great way to end with that. I honestly just noticed that it is almost 12:30. I'm gonna do this. Well, first of all, I'm going to just take a quick peek out of curiosity and see if there's anybody playing this particular game. That would be interesting to me. So give me a moment here. And we're going to go ahead and there we go. Let's see here. Just out of curiosity. So we do have JP playing Ocarina of Time and Gar playing some retro. I wonder what Gar is playing. And let's look up Kirby's Dream Buffet. See if there's any family-friendly folks playing this. Let's see. Just me. That's the only one. A lot of people playing the game, even still. Some people even saying things like Kirby Fall Guys. It's kind of funny. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just suggest that you all head to bed. Or, please, JP would be an excellent person to go and hang out with. We're just going to cut the stream, end it here, which we haven't done for a while. We've been raiding pretty consistently, but we're going to just go ahead and cut the stream here. And I like to do these particular raids from time to time. Something where it's not really an official raid where we are actively going, but it's more of a challenge for you. My challenge for you is, while we've got JP and Gar, excellent streamers, if we could get a couple of shout-outs for them, that'd be awesome. Mary Martin, if you wouldn't mind real quick, that'd be great. Definitely can check them out. But if you could go today or tomorrow, if it's too late, into the Kirby's Dream Buffet, look for somebody that looks interesting, looks like to be a fun streamer for you to hang out with, and especially someone who is streaming for 5 or fewer viewers. Take a look for people streaming the game for 5 or fewer viewers, and hop into their stream. I bet you that you will really be encouraging and make their day, and you might end up meeting a new friend. You never know. The problem a lot of times on Twitch is just that discoverability, and it's great. You know, you reach this massive milestone of now you've got, 5 people that are coming in and hanging in. Well, it's how do you get over that next hump, that next hurdle? How do you get to, 10 or so people that you're streaming for? And I have been so grateful for everyone who's been coming in. We've kind of gotten to a point where, fairly consistently. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Lightweight. Oh, or is that what it is? Light twee? I'm not sure, but thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate that. But yeah, we've been really encouraged having pretty consistently about 10 people hanging out with us, and like tonight, just being able to meet new people through the raids and to be able to share some kindness through those gifted subs. I really appreciate that. And if I could real quickly share once again some special things for especially in this stream. Right Kit Katie raiding with a party of 19 people, and then we had Rune Celine, Smoog Boog, Red Ledger, and Dottie Simp, Seaside Wavy,
Thanks for joining
Light
the Friends
Tree,
of
and the 1203QX, all following, sneaking in there. The one, thank you so much. And then of course to Metal Ryan Cluster and Right Kit Katie, thank you so much for those 5 each gifted subs to the community. So awesome. And Camian, this was definitely fun. Have an epic night, Mana, and everyone. Thank you all so much. I really enjoyed this and needed it, and hope to catch you again real soon. So, in any event, yeah, sleep well, do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Good night.